Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Glamour. I'm your host-Key Michel and welcome back to the show. So what's going on, everyone? I am very happy to be back here with you all for another episode, and I also hope that everyone has been having a great day thus far. So you all, I wanted to come through today and discuss with you all what happened last week regarding the interview. And I also wanted to come through and let you all know, what that really and truly symbolized. And I think that there's a message behind that for all of you all. So I wanted to share that as well. So as many of you all know, I was scheduled to interview a thrift influencer last week. This was going to be an IG live interview. I actually let you all know that via the podcast streams. So if you go back, you can actually listen to that episode where I let you all know what the plan was going to be, right? So I let you all know. I informed you all. I was, marketing this a lot. I marketed it everywhere, even on my own personal Instagram account. So there was a lot of people that were expecting to tune in. There were people even DMing me, telling me, you should make a countdown on the IG story because I don't want to miss the live. So, this was going to be a live that a lot of people were going to tune into. Even on my personal page, a lot of people were saying, Key, I'm going to tune in. So I was excited. Not only because people were tuning in, but because of the fact I was just excited to interview. This is going to be my first interview on the Vintage Glamour platform. So I was excited. And let me let y'all know something about when I'm excited. When I'm excited about something, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I am excited. It's not, one of those things where people are like, oh my gosh, I was so excited. Nah. When I'm excited, I'm excited. Like you can feel that energy. I'm amped. I'm excited. I'm like, oh yes. Like I was so excited. I woke up so excited on that Sunday. I was excited. You know what I mean? So when we were starting it, right, we were experiencing sound issues. We tried it on my platform several times. We were experiencing sound issues. We tried it on her platform. Same thing. Over and over and over again. Back to back. And so after a while, we decided, all right, we're going to have to reschedule this. We're clearly experiencing sound issues, and we're going to have to figure this out. There was even a point where we were both trying to look up, okay, what can we do? Let's look up on YouTube what is really going on here. And I ended up finding out that there's something going on with the sound on my Instagram. So, I can't even post even stories, and for the sound to be on. So even when it's for Instagram stories, the sound is off. And for the IG live, the sound is off. So, I was really bummed out. I was really bummed out about it. And, just pretty sad because I was so excited. I was so amped to do it. And, I was like, yeah, this is exactly what I really wanted to do this month. I really visualized, that I was going to start interviewing people this month. And so I was just so excited about it, right? But then in the midst of me, feeling down and feeling, a bit bummed about it, right? I quickly got over it because, I'm the type of person where I'm like, you can't stay bummed and down forever. You got to rise up, and there's also a lesson behind it, right? And, my intuition was also telling me, what, Key, it wasn't the right timing. Key, it wasn't the right timing. Key, it was just not the right timing. It doesn't mean you were, denied here. Being delayed doesn't mean you're denied, right? And so I was listening to that, within, and I was like, all right, it just was not the right timing. It was just not the right timing. It was just not the right timing. And, I think at times in life, we have our own timelines for things, right? Our own timelines of when we want things to be done and when we want to accomplish things by, right? And, oftentimes, when it doesn't happen, when we want it to happen, we can feel a little bummed out. Like, man, I was really expecting this to happen. I was really looking forward to this, I really wanted this to happen at this time frame. But, it was just not the right timing. And that really was what it was. It wasn't the right timing. And intuitively, I started to feel that within, like, you know what? My intuition is right. It was just not the right timing. And, it's so important for each and every one of us to realize that when it comes to our own lives. When we're over here striving to pursue our own goals, whether it's professional goals or personal goals, to really trust the timing. To really trust the timing of it all coming into fruition, right? And, once I really realized that, like, wow, it wasn't the right timing, I started to get excited once again because I realized that the next time will indeed be the best time, right? And, I felt like, I wanted to come through and share that with you all because perhaps there are things you all wanted to accomplish in 2021 that you have not accomplished yet. And, we have 2 months left, so you can still accomplish those things, right? But let's say you don't accomplish those things before 2021, and you find yourself in 2022 with those goals still in mind, right? You might be thinking to yourself, man, I wanted to accomplish this in 2021. Why didn't it happen? And it had nothing to do with you, right? It had everything to do with the timing of your life. And for the timing of that vision or that idea that you really wanted to come to fruition, to come true, right? So I really wanted to share this with you all because I felt like, all right, this is definitely, a message that I know for a fact a lot of people would love to hear today. Oftentimes I know that we all have our own timelines of when we want things to be done in our lives, right? But we have to trust the timing of our lives, as cliche as it may be, right? So I remember there is a influencer that I follow. She's very well known on YouTube and on Instagram, and I just love what she does. She does these love workshops, and she also does a lot of natural hair videos. That's what she started out doing back in the day, was natural hair videos, and then she also transitioned to doing self-love content, and she has her own self-love organization, and I just love what she's doing. I think it's just really positive vibes. But she came through and she had a testimony about how, she had been wanting to move out and get her own dream loft for some time now. It was something that she just wanted to do, and that every year, something would happen. It would be something to push her back, something to push her back. And she would just get really bummed out, like, man, I really want this dream loft. This is my dream home. I really want this loft, right? And every single year, something would happen to push her back. And she would just end up still being at home, staying with her mom, right? And then all of a sudden, everything started to align. She ended up moving to her dream loft, and she shared that this loft was better than anything she could have ever imagined. I mean, better than she could have ever imagined. And she said, it is so important, you all, to trust the timing of your life. I was constantly, getting pushed back. I would want to move out and I would get pushed back. I would want to move out again and then it would get pushed back. And now I'm living in my dream loft, and it's better than I could have ever, ever, ever imagined. So trust the timing of your life. Trust the timing of those beautiful ideas that you all have, and trust your own journey. Trust your own journey, right? And trust your own purpose and your own calling for your own life. So I wanted to share that with you all because, just me realizing that it brought a lot of joy. It brought a lot of joy that day. I went from being bummed out, like, man, I really wanted to do this. I really wanted to do this. and I shared on my personal page. I was like, man, I'm kind of sad, you all. I really wanted to do this. But, people were like, oh, it's okay, Key. You'll get it done. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I was just, when I get excited, y'all, I get excited. I be so excited. But I realized, No, you got to really trust the timing of your life. Everything is going to be okay. And the next time is going to be the best time. And her and I kept saying that, the next time we do this, it's going to be the best time. And now, once again, I'm even more excited. I'm so excited about it, but it's just beautiful how oftentimes in life when, we can think we're being denied in an area, it's just, us being delayed. And the delay is really us, walking into, our visions and ideas with even more intention, right? So, I'm really excited about this, but I also want to say to each and every one of you all, thank you so much for the support with that. You all were so excited about it. And, I thought that was just such a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful for this community. Even in prayer, I always say that I'm very grateful for each and every one of you all, and that I hope you all are having, a great day and just, pushing forward in life. I know a lot has been going on in our world, right? I really do. And I know that, it can be really low vibrational and it can get to each and every one of us, especially if you are an empath, right? And also with, everything going on in the world, we all have our own things going on in our own personal lives, right? So, I hope that everything is going okay. And definitely, if you're going through a tough time right now, always remember that, this too shall pass. And that is true. This too shall pass. And in the season of, you going, through a tough time, there's a lesson behind it. And there's oftentimes a story behind it that you're supposed to share with other people to empower and to inspire others, right? So, I really hope that everyone is having a great day today. And, if you're not, like I said, if you're not having a great day and if you've been feeling like, what, Key, October just hasn't been my month, this week is a new week. And always remember, every day is a new beginning, So don't carry the energy of what happened yesterday. Every day is a new day. And that's what's beautiful about life. It gives you a new opportunity, and a new chance, right? To make that day a better day and better than the last day that you had, right? So I really hope that all of you all are, definitely keeping your head up. Keep your head up no matter what, all right? Keep your head up. And always remember, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So, with that being said, you all, before I wrap this episode up, I also want to state that, y'all know what I'm about to say. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And shout out to each and every one of you all that have been subscribing thus far. And I laugh about it. I laugh about it because I know some of you all are probably like, Key, come on. Like, how many times are you going to tell us to subscribe? But I got to tell y'all this every week. You know what I mean? I got to tell y'all this, for real. I got to remind y'all to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I intuitively know that that is going to be a platform that is going to really serve the Key to Fashion platform in the long run. I really do. So I really want you all to subscribe, right? And shout out once again to the people that have been subscribing thus far. And I put some new articles up. I put new articles up on this site, so check out those new articles. There'll be new articles this week, and I also put some new gems up on the site as well. I'll be throwing up some new gems this upcoming Friday. And, there's some other things that are going on behind the scenes, but I want to really wait until I get things set in stone before I share them with you all. But I'm really excited to share with you all what are some other things that are going on. I'm really, really, really excited. So, you all, once again, I am so grateful for the support. I really appreciate you all just supporting the brand. I really, really, really do, you all. I really, really, really do. There's a lot of gratitude I have. An immense amount of gratitude. You all. I really do appreciate the support from you all. But I do support you all as well. I do. Anything that you all are doing, I support it. And I actually let you all know that I see a lot of the things that you all do from the Instagram platform, and I'm supporting whatever it is that you all are striving to do. I really do support what you all are doing. And I know that, some of you all have even expressed to me that you all have questioned your own creative paths and journey. And do not question those creative ideas, you all. The journey will have ups and downs, right? The journey isn't always going to be easy because, it's really building your character up. It's really building your character up. In the midst of you pursuing your own creative paths, in the midst of you pursuing entrepreneurship, right? It isn't only about getting those visions to life. It's really also about building your character and making you a better you, right? So understand that it isn't always going to be easy, but don't give up on those beautiful visions, those dreams, or those gifts. Don't give up on your gifts at all. Don't give up on yourself. It isn't always going to be easy. It isn't always supposed to be easy, right? Because it's supposed to also build you up. Build you up to become a better you. And once you start to realize that, you'll realize, man, actually, I'm going to keep going because I know in the end, it's all going to be worth it. It's all going to be worth it in the end. So I'm glad I got to share that with you all as well. I'm supporting everything that you all are doing, and I let you all know that I'm on Instagram, but I think it's also so important to let you all know it here as well. So with that being said, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Vintage Glamour, and I hope you all have a great one. Bye now.